I've got some food news.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then also we have a Woody Show taste drive, but it's really a blind taste test. Because we were talking about snack cakes somewhat recently, and then we had to spend some time, ordering different things and making sure we had all the different stuff. And so it's going to be a blind taste test for, like a lot of times, like Hostess will have their, chocolate cupcake, for example, and then all these other brands have their own version of the exact. They even look the same, the exact same thing.
I had to hide them because Woody's such a snack cake expert. He's like, I know by sight. You'll have to put a cover over these.
Eyeballing it.
Yeah,
it's all chocolate with swirls, but no, Woody knows.
Rain Man of snack cakes.
Yeah, so
he's got his tasty cake hat. Excuse me.
Tasty cock.
Tasty cock.
I've got my tasty cock.
hot.
Oh, look at here, it's a wedding cock.
His tasty cake hat here in studio because he loves those.
Would you like to taste this cock?
Sahara dry butterscotch crimpets.
It's very moist. Anyway, so we'll start. We'll do the snack cake blind taste test, but first some food news.
Ooh, food news.
So many people have been talking about this cup noodles, and it's not Cup-O noodles, by the way.
Yeah, it's cup noodles.
It is called cup noodles. Look it up. Made by Nissin, and it's been like a thing forever, for over 50 years. And now they just came out and they announced that while nothing is changing with the flavor or anything else, now for the first time ever, the cup that it comes in will be microwavable. And people are going,
It wasn't?
It wasn't?
I've been microwaving that thing for years.
Yeah.
I have.
I know, because if you're in an office building and they might have it in the vending machine, where are you going to boil
supposed
water?
to do? Yeah.
Well, if you have a coffee station, there's usually a hot water dispenser. You can use something like that. But yeah, when I was
have we been poisoning ourselves?
when I was young and eating nothing but macaroni and cheese and ramen and stuff like this is one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
Especially because there was one time I was just renting a room in someone's house, and I didn't have a kitchen.
Right.
I had just one single burner and a microwave, and half the time I didn't even want to use the burner thing because then I get the water and they clean the thing. So I just buy this, and I would put the water in there and then it's right in the microwave.
Easy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you couldn't do that before.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, you can.
I mean,
2 minutes and 15 seconds in the microwave.
I've been to their museum. It's pretty cool. You can make your own combination.
What's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor, I would say shrimp.
Me too.
Yeah.
I should just go with the chicken or the beef.
Chicken or
Or
shrimp?
beef, but shrimp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some other
good.
Woody Show food news.
Ooh, food news.
The ice cream people over at Baskin-Robbins, they've announced their flavor of the month for November. It's called Turkey Day Fixins.
Did we have this last year or something similar?
According to their website, it, quote, combines flavors of sweet potato and autumn spice and mixes in sweet chunks of honey cornbread with tart swirls of ocean spray cranberry sauce.
I will pass.
Oh, no, we had the salt and straw version of this stuff.
Yeah.
The review here says that it's, quote, pretty decent.
Pretty decent.
That's
a review I'm looking for.
Pretty decent.
That's
Pretty
a non-dog for
decent.
me.
If you want to try, it's available at their stores nationwide. Baskin-Robbins also wants you to know they are taking pre-orders for their turkey cake, which doesn't involve any actual turkey. It just looks like a turkey.
Cool.
It's like the body of the turkey is just any ice cream, any flavor that you want. The legs are made from sugar cones, and then it's just covered with this caramel praline glaze, which makes it look like a juicy turkey. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That
Cool.
rules.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah.
Totally
Did you see that,
awesome.
Seabass?
That is, we may have to
that.
sample.
Yeah.
Just
Let's get
adorable.
that.
Now, what do we got to make the decision? What kind of flavors would we choose to fill it with?
Chocolate
You get
peanut butter?
No, you get the turkey cake fixins flavor, obviously.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You lost me on sweet potato.
Yeah.
I don't like sweet
We
potato.
had. I know we tried some of this stuff.
Like some
Yeah.
cookies and
not
cream
not
in there.
specifically them, but it was okay.
Maybe some mint chocolate chip.
That looks fantastic.
Although the mint chocolate chip might clash with that praline caramel
Yeah, you want
topping.
to stay.
No, I'm
vanilla.
going to peel that
Yeah.
off.
Let it go vanilla.
Yeah. Vanilla. Yeah. Yeah. We could. We'll think
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do half and half.
I think the choice has been made.
People on the text the cup literally says "do not microwave." He was reading the cup.
Yeah, please.
You
I
just
was hungry.
You just need hot water. You know that. So you're like, all right, I'll fill it
Yeah.
up and then put it in the microwave,
I'm
and
done.
there you go. Speaking of seasonal offerings,
Ooh, food news.
this sounds pretty good to me. But it's good news, bad news situation. The good news is the nice people at DiGiorno have a Thanksgiving pizza that they're selling. So it's got turkey, and instead of like a red sauce on a pizza, it's gravy, like gravy sauce, sweet potatoes, green beans, cranberries, mozzarella, cheddar, and some crispy onions sprinkled on top. You know, like the durkey ones that you put on the top of like a green bean casserole. And it's on that like thick Detroit-style crust. Now, here's what it looks like. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's like hashtag let's go.
Right? just bread, turkey, gravy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, calling it a pizza is a stretch.
Well, it's because it's on the flatbread like that.
Pizza dough.
Which is a flatbread, yes.
You can't get them in stores. That's the bad news.
Oh, what?
You can only order them online, and they're selling them Wednesdays only now through Thanksgiving.
Random.
You get them delivered or something?
They ship them to you.
Yeah.
Ship it to you frozen.
Dry ice.
So it'll be like $25 to ship.
Yeah, but I mean,
Look,
that
I'll
doesn't
eat
sound
it.
bad. Like if
I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound worth it.
I'm like saying if like a,
Not worth the effort.
I agree with that. I'm saying, but if like a local pizza place just wanted to, offer
Jump
that,
onto
I would
that.
eat
Yeah,
the
jump
F
on
out of
it.
it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I'm
It's
hungry.
really good.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Ooh, food news.
Let's create a product and make it difficult to get.
Right.
And finally, we have heard about this before. Those Aldi's Advent calendars,
Yes.
they are out. They're out in stores. So
This is
they
so
have they have all kinds.
I think you mean Ruledies?
No.
This
No.
place rules.
They have all
Weirdos?
Yes.
Weirdos.
Agreed with Menace.
It rules.
Well, they have a Bay Island hot sauce Advent calendar. So Menace, you like different hot sauces
Yeah.
and stuff.
Every day, we need.
Yeah. They have a Holiday Magic wine Advent calendar, Greg, which we've heard about before. So this year features 24 single-serving containers, about 6 ounces each, filled with reds and whites from around the world.
Lovely.
For $60.
Okay.
60. Okay.
Yeah, Aldi's weird. They have really good deals. It's
Yeah,
so weird.
It doesn't feel like I'm in like some, I don't know,
Bizarre.
European.
Well, maybe
European cult.
maybe
European.
They are from
like
Germany.
end of the
because it
world.
is. It's because it is.
You got the Emporium Selection Advent Cheese calendar.
You have the loose light bulbs in a box at the end of the aisle. Next to a vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
and across from some cucumbers.
And when you walk in, you don't feel like it's the end of days.
I don't know if
All
I've
right.
been in an Aldi's.
They got a
You
fairly
would
new one
not-
near here you can go
It's
to.
You
the
wouldn't be a fan.
weirdest experience.
Is it?
I hate
Well,
it.
every time people complain about,
But what's weird about it?
Yeah, exactly. What's weird about
It's
it?
more like space than stuff.
It's always big and yeah, it is oddly put together.
And it's a
Yeah.
combination of name brand stuff and just weird stuff that's clearly from
never
the back
heard
of a
of.
truck.
Yeah.
and
Right.
Yeah.
Fell off somewhere.
like brands of instead of Foster Farms chicken, it's some random like Johnson Creek.
It's like
chicken.
Mike's chicken.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I mean, there's no bags. You got to bring your own.
Right.
And you
Right.
box
Bags.
your own.
And the
Yeah.
checkers,
They're very fast.
they're fast, but they're never friendly for some reason.
See, I like what I like. So like the brands, like I'm kind of like a brand loyalty guy.
That's out the door.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
right.
You would
But
hate-
I don't mind
It's
I love Trader Joe's, but to me
Sure.
Trader Joe's is the brand.
Right.
Right.
It's
So
their stuff.
like this, their stuff or whatever. But if I go to like some random, even
Yeah.
Whole Foods, I don't like for that reason. I'll do like produce and whatever, maybe at a Whole Foods, or their butcher or fish counter, stuff like that.
Right.
But man, when it comes to like just the regular stuff, I don't know this stuff. What is
Yeah,
this?
like Aldi has mustard you've never heard of.
Like Polish
yeah.
energy drinks.
they've got a beer advent calendar.
bro.
For the little Dugans, Pure Being Dog Advent Calendar. So a little different treats each day. Like peanut butter biscuits, chicken bites, and chicken jerky.
That's
only
nice.
That's only $8.
All right.
They got a advent calendar for kids. They've got a coffee advent calendar. So there's a bunch of different things there at the apparently very awkward Aldi.
Well, it's very reasonable. Like anytime people complain, oh, I can't, real good food's too expensive. No, it's not. Go to Aldi.
Aldi
You'll
has
get-
great
yeah.
You
deals.
can eat
for
fruits
sure.
and vegetables all day for $2 a day.
Yeah.
They have amazing,
The
incredible
last time I
deals.
went in there, I was looking for a couple of these advent calendars.
Somebody said
So I got those and left.
somebody had their hierarchy here. So it goes like Target, Trader Joe's, Walmart, Aldi.
Target on top.
Oh, and
Oh, yeah, for
Wait.
sure.
and
More so
Cartnarks.
than
Lame.
Walmart or Aldi? I could see that.
Yeah.
It doesn't top Aldi. No way.
I mean, by
Yeah,
the way it's being described here in the room, it sounds like it.
And
Oh, you guys are weird.
They are
I'll
Cartnarks.
check it out.
Cartnarks proof. You need a quarter to get
That's
the carts.
right.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's never carts in the line.
Target has a huge produce section,
No, I'm aware,
grocery section.
but I don't know why people think Target is like the nice one. It's like, meh.
It's nicer than Walmart.
Well, most things are.
Yeah.
Although I've been to like a couple of really nice Walmarts lately, and I was just reading too that they're updating a ton of these stores, and they're going to look like all like next generation Walmart-y.
Oh,
Walmart Plus.
Yeah.
I wonder what the definition of next generation Walmart
Well, they're making it
is.
look modern and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I mean, it doesn't look as
redneck.
Now the people will be heinous.
the people will be the same.
I hate the
Yeah.
lighting in the one that's by the radio station.
I know.
No, but
It's
I've been in the summer. I'm like, man, if my Walmart looked like this, maybe my wife wouldn't mind it so much.
It's
Yeah.
not
But
the-
every time my wife goes to the ones by our house, there's always some situation.
What's the
Yeah.
people
It's like
that
how I
ruin it?
keep wanting to see things on
Yeah.
Spirit. I never do. I never have that experience when I go to the
You've
Walmart
never
by
seen
the
a
house.
boob hanging out with a baby on it?
No, but my wife has.
Oh,
They got it shut down because some woman had a shake and bake meth lab in there.
Oh, yeah.
why do
You
all
know.
the bad things happen to you?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, every time I'm there," and then she takes pictures and she shares these stories.
Hey,
and
look,
my
there's a
son's
diaper
there.
in my
and
cart.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
I've never had a bad experience on this airline.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and then that snack cake blind taste test.
Finally.
What is superior? When these different again items that are made, same item basically, that are just made by different companies.
Right. There's always
Which one's superior?
Who's everybody has their one.
Yeah.
But maybe you're wrong.
This is one where we are taking one for the team, you
You
guys.
could be stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe you're
All
right.
right. Well, somebody's got to do it, you know. Might as well be us.
Yeah.
Snack cake blind taste test.
Yeah.
Seabass, what do you have set up for us?
So I've got the only thing that really is consistent across every major brand of snack cake is the chocolate cupcake.
Okay.
Right,
because,
like the Hostess style.
Right. Well, let's see. Little Debbie has a version.
Right, but what I'm
Mrs.
saying,
Freshly has a version.
yeah, but like everybody kind of sees the Hostess one as the standard, right?
Well, that's what
Like
you
that
say.
that style. I'm not saying it's the best. In fact, I don't believe it's the best.
Oh.
Personally, I don't believe it's the best that I've had. But the style is what everybody knows.
Yeah,
the Hostess,
chocolates.
yeah, with the icing on the top and that swirly, like
Right,
white
the squiggly thing on
Yeah.
top.
The squiggly.
squiggly thing at the top. You know,
Yep.
So I've got 4 of the main brands of that. Little Debbie, Hostess, Mrs. Freshly's, and Woody's True Love Tasty Cake are all in the mix, all out of the packaging, all covered with napkins because Woody would otherwise.
No, for sure.
He's
Eyeball
such an
it.
expert. He'd be able to eyeball it. So I got A, B, C, and D for those. I also have a little
I don't
bone.
know if I'd be able to eyeball it.
Oh, really?
What
Yeah.
it was Little Debbie Tasty Cake. What was the other
Mrs. Freshly's.
one? Mrs. Freshly's.
Okay.
And Hostess.
No.
All right. How come I don't got a plate? Everybody else got a
Didn't
plate.
I put one in front of you there? No.
No.
All right. Well, you have mine in minutes.
Skip mine. Ooh. All right.
So
Okay.
Hostess, Little Debbie, Tasty Cake, and Mrs. Fresh.
You guys can obviously sample each one. Give you your tasting notes.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Starting with
Let's see.
A.
A.
Oh, this is A. Okay.
All right.
All right. Without looking at it.
Can we comment on its appearance?
Mm.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Mmm.
I love snack cake so much.
Mmm.
My God.
Boy, that's
That was good.
That
really
one,
rich.
It's rich,
it's rich.
dense.
It's moist.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The icing is very good.
Very satisfying. It has that grainy bits that you like.
The grainy bits that I like, and it's got a really good ratio of cream filling to cake.
I am impressed.
It's mid.
Yeah, I did not like it.
It's mid.
You
The
like it?
flavors are all over
I
the
can
place.
barely get it down.
Yeah.
The squiggle on top is.
It's,
You can barely get it
Sloppy.
down.
it's halfway dry.
You're so dramatic.
Uh-uh.
Oh, come on, Ray.
It's half dry, but not fully.
It's not overly sweet.
The B already kind of broke apart, almost like like something would if it's dry. Look at that, Greg. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like it crumbles and cracks.
It's only being held
It
together
tastes-
by the cream. Oh, there it goes. The cream in the middle.
Which is not plentiful.
All right, so far A over B for sure.
There's
For
hardly
sure.
any cream.
What do you think on B, Rev?
It's okay.
It has way less cream.
This is a bad one for
It
Ravy.
tastes-
B
yeah,
is dry.
I don't like this. None of them taste good to me.
Oh wow.
All right.
This one it tastes a little more chocolatey for me.
It
C.
almost has a weird chemical flavor. B.
C. I don't know. See, I don't know if I've had. I can probably guess which one this is just based on. There's two things.
Now, C is the first one I like.
Really?
Yeah.
C has an odd flavor.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to A.
I think it's super moist.
Uh-huh.
I got
How's
cream in that bite.
Mm.
Give me D.
I
Yeah.
like C.
Okay.
Yeah, give me D.
Yeah, give me that D. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, last one.
Weird. You put.
Thank you.
Okay.
This looks just like A.
I'm decided.
I know.
He's got like those sugar chunks glistening at the top there.
And then, yeah. The D is good.
D is fantastic. It's just like A.
D is good, but
Not enough.
looking at the
cream.
brands, there's like a signature flavor. And I'll explain when we get to it,
Okay.
because it tastes just like one of their other products. Okay, can I take a guess?
Wow.
First of all, my favorite one was A, and I'm convinced that is the Tasty Cake.
All
So
right.
A is Woody's favorite.
It has the weight to it.
It
It also has. No, I'm saying
That's what I did not like.
It's heavier.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this thing feels like a softball.
And it's got like I told you, like the thing I like about that one over the Hostess one is that it's got a way better cream to cake ratio, and I like it. There's a lot more cream in the Tasty
There's
Cake
a
one.
lot.
So A is my favorite, and I think that one's the Tasty Cake. I think B is the Hostess Cupcake.
Ah.
I think C is Little Debbie, and I'll tell you why. The chocolate flavor in that is very much the same as their Cosmic Brownie. Have you ever had Cosmic Brownies?
Yeah.
I ate a lot of those as a kid
Yeah.
from the Dale Bakery store.
Yeah, so the minute I tasted that one, that to me screamed Cosmic Brownie.
Are we talking about C right now?
C.
Yeah, C tastes like it had, I don't know, bug killer in it.
And then
Wow.
I got
Agree.
0 about Bug Killer or any of that. And then Mrs. Freshly is D. And you know what? D was also good.
Also a high ranking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the worst one was the Hostess one. If that is Hostess, I
If
think the
that
worst
is
one.
Hostess.
I think the worst one is B.
Menace
My
is so
favorite
right.
one is A. Ravi.
Yeah.
I did not like A because it was
It's too good.
super heavy. Did not like.
Too rich.
I like
too
D.
rich.
I like D the best. I mean, I have no idea what that is.
But now Woody said D and A were very close.
I think they're almost identical.
Yeah, but again,
But
there's
more
a
filling
better
on A.
there's a better cream to cake ratio in A than there was to D.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're not
100%.
even.
D is my absolute favorite.
Look, I took a huge bite out of D.
Yeah,
and
see?
Can't even see the cream yet.
Right.
I like D the best, and then probably followed by B, C, and A.
Okay.
I agree with Woody. B seems small and crappy.
All right, can we? You know what? It might be better if we know which one's which, so everybody can
All
know
right.
which one
Now
everybody
you guys,
actually
you
liked.
locked it in.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
A, Woody's favorite, Mrs. Freshly's.
Really?
Wow.
But
I
D-
applaud them.
D,
A was fantastic.
which you can't get Mrs. Freshly's necessarily. Like a lot of these are
Okay.
sort
Yeah.
of regional, you know, et cetera, et cetera.
That was awesome.
All right, but D, Woody's second favorite, is the Tasty Cake,
Tasty
Yeah.
cake.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
and B is Hostess,
Yeah.
and C, meaning that is Little Debbie.
See, I told
Wow.
you the Cosmic Brownie.
I think Menace nailed it with C. It has a really bizarre flavor.
Yeah.
I already ate
Almost
the
like a
rest. I already ate the
bug-
rest of C.
Bug killer.
I mean, Menace, you'll eat it, right?
Yeah, but I have other options.
Yeah.
So A's the Mrs. Freshly, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I agree. But mine was probably C.
But honestly, I didn't really detect much discernible difference.
Not really.
How
From
could
all
it
of
you?
them.
But A was by leaps and bounds superior.
Eh,
I mean, the name is Freshly.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
She doesn't like.
it was half sand.
She doesn't like things that are too sweet or portions that are too
The
big.
A
too
was
rich.
super rich.
Now, Greg, I've got a bonus coffee cake because Greg. Well, I was like, what should we sample? He's like, get some coffee cake. Must
Yeah.
be coffee cake. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, since these aren't as big of a, you guys don't have as many biases necessarily. I've got Drake's.
Okay.
I've got Tasty Cakes, which is stuffed with cream.
Oh, that. Yeah, so good.
And Hostess, which has like a cinnamon swirl. I'll start you off
Ooh.
with Drake.
I ate A, B, C, and D. They're all gone.
You did?
Yeah, I ate all of them.
These are the
Grassy.
Drakes.
They didn't last.
Which I don't
Okay.
think I've had before.
Drake's coffee cake.
Yeah.
They talked about that all the time, or at least one episode of Seinfeld. Yeah.
All right, so which one kind of carried the room? I think it was Freshly and Tasty Cake, right?
A and D.
Yeah, A and
Definitely.
D.
A and D were the two favorites in the room. We are going to again take another one for the team here while we take the break.
Yeah, this is
We will
rough.
try the Tasty Cakes and then give you our rankings of the superior Tasty Cake or whatever it is.
Coffee
Drake,
cakes.
Tasty
Coffee
Cake. Who makes the other one?
Hostess?
Hostess.
Yeah, no, yeah. Hostess, Drake's, and Tasty Cake.
All right.
I can
so,
tell you something about these Drake's cakes, man.
yeah. Yeah.
boy.
Because look, if you're gonna have the calories, you might as well make it count.
Make an informed choice, people.
Yeah. We did the taste test, the snack cake taste test for the cupcakes, like the Hostess style cupcake, chocolate cupcakes with the cream in the middle, little swirly thing on the top, right? And the majority of the people in this room went with Tasty Cake and the Miss Freshlies.
Yes.
Those are the two that got
Really
the best
good.
votes around the room. Now, next up, and we wanted to go with something. We could have done, like, we talked about doing ho-hos and
Right.
Swiss rolls, but that was just more chocolate cream icing.
Right.
And so just to differentiate, we went with coffee cake. That's another thing that a lot of different of these companies make. But for this one, we had 3. We had one from Hostess. We had one from Drake's. We had one from Tasty Cake. And the results are in.
Ravi's got some strong opinion.
Yeah, and Ravi's kind of a weird one to go to for anything on this. Like, she's not a big
I'm not
sweets.
a big sweets person at all.
She's
Just
not a big
food
sweets.
related in general.
Right.
Right. She's not a big sweets person. But we'll start with Ravi. Ravi, what was your favorite?
Hostess coffee cake is delicious. This cinnamon streusel thing, that is so good. The other two, inedible. Drake's especially is disgusting.
You think the crimpets are dry?
Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
God. Like, I have a new definition
you.
of dry AF snack cake.
Okay.
Butterscotch crimpets used to be the most dry and
No,
disgusting
you're
one.
insane.
But Drake's
Insane.
coffee cake, how was that praised on an episode of Seinfeld?
Okay,
Under my notes, I put sand
disgusting.
and rocks.
yeah,
Yes.
I agree with you on the Drakes. That was my last place.
It is gross.
Coffee cake,
I didn't like the other one either.
mega dry. My favorite was Hostess.
Yeah.
Super soft, very cinnamony.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamony.
Simony. Cinnamon.
Yeah, and then also, Greg, I like to feel the granules of the sugar.
Right,
You get a lot of
right.
that too.
Yeah.
And
It has
Greg,
a nice mouthfeel.
I'm assuming that was your favorite as well, because as soon as he bit into that, he's like, "Woo, wow."
Drake's, I thought, tasted fine, but it is dry AF. Hostess was the best thing that we had all morning.
Like, that's the best thing for sure out of all the cupcakes, out of everything I
Soft,
tried.
Yeah.
tasty.
It crushed.
That was number
And,
one.
And I
something
am-
you don't see. I don't recall seeing these in the store. A Hostess coffee cake.
Oh.
Really?
Really? Oh, I see
have,
them.
And
yeah.
I
You're not
promise
spending
you,
enough time in that
Exactly.
snack cake section.
I promise you, I'm not being hyperbolic. The Tasty Cake coffee cake has an indiscernibly horrific flavor. It is
What?
That was perhaps
It's really
the
bad.
one of the
breathe-
worst things I've
You
ever
breathe
eaten.
it in and you're like,
Agreed.
"Ugh."
Like, what is this?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, I wrote down, what was that?
This is.
Yeah, I wrote down yuck.
It's an F minus. Horrible.
Let me tell you this. I don't know if I've ever had this version of their coffee cake, because the one I normally buy is the coffee cake juniors, which are like these
okay.
rectangle cakes. So there's
Okay.
more cake to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
they
it
look
has-
like that. Yeah, that dry center, like the
They
the other
have
crimpets
another one. It's like a chocolate junior. You know what I mean? It's like a chocolate junior, so it's like the cake with the chocolate icing on the top. But this has that. And what I do like the little like brown sugar crumblies, like a crumble
Right.
donut or
Yeah.
whatever. I like the little
Little
crumblies
balls.
they have
Crumblies.
on top of there. But yeah, so Greg said Taste of Cake was last.
Oh.
Hostess first.
The last in the food category of human consumption.
All right, Menace.
The worst.
Yeah, Hostess number 1, and I guess I have to go Drake's number 2, but
Drake's
still,
number 2.
That's
They're
still bad.
both so disgusting, the other
Wow.
two.
Yeah, then
Trip.
the Tasty Cake was just weird.
All right,
Yeah.
Sammy.
Hostess definitely number 1. I wrote down moist churro is kind of like what it
Yeah.
tasted like. So
We should have
good.
these
Good
every
one,
day, Menace.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Drake's was super dry and Tasty Cakes just yuck.
Okay.
I did not like that one.
All right. Seabass.
Yeah, same for me. It's pretty.
Okay.
Tasty Cake. I know you've been around for a long time. You do some good things.
You could improve on this.
Like,
Well, again, I would be interested for you guys to see the difference.
Them junior joints.
I would
With
like
the-
to see the
yeah, the coffee
president
cake
of,
junior.
of the company eat
Uh,
one of those and go,
that-
what
that-
Oh,
the hell
that's
is
perfect.
this?
To me, the Drake one was the worst thing that we had by far.
Okay.
Like, I didn't even finish that one. I finished everything else. I didn't even finish that.
Yeah, it
one.
was Day at
Threw
the
it right in the
Desert.
garbage. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Thank you, everybody, for putting your taste buds to good use
Uh-huh.
for the benefit of the listener. Now you know what to spend your money on,
Yeah.
what not to spend your money on, and we're gonna do this. I'm sure with other things that we'll make sure that. I mean, we're willing to take one for the team. Like
We're
I said,
consumer advocates.
Yeah.
We consume.
Yeah, we
thank you. I
are.
was trying to think. Consumer advocates.